Hey, welcome back YouTube, and thank you for watching my videos. Today I'm making a video on basically how I do my sweet potatoes once they're done cooking. So generally this is what it'll look like. I just took it out of the oven. I had it for an hour and 30 minutes at 375. It is very caramelized if you take a good look, all the holes and everything. So what I would like to do, it's really hot because it literally just came out the oven. Take a paper towel, rip it, and then I like to cut a hole down the middle. Very easy to cut, which means it's definitely cooked. And it cuts so easy. And what you would see, the reason for my paper towels, which are in two, I take the sweet potato and then I just push it in to open the sweet potato up, so that way I can put butter, sugar, and everything that's gonna make the sweet potato taste, oh my goodness, amazing. So if you pay attention to what I did, when I cut the sweet potato, I did not cut it all the way through. I just cut it enough so that way I could push it together and it still is one sweet potato. If you look closely, which this plate is hot, so excuse me, you'll see for yourself exactly what I did and my technique. At this point, what I like to do is take a fork and take a spoon and kind of just like get the sweet potato like mashed on the inside without taking any of it out. That way when I add things like the butter, the sugar, it's just going to taste amazing in every single bite. And this is a very important step because what I like to do is make the inside of my sweet potato almost taste like a pie. So I'm just gonna go in and mash the sweet potato, being very careful that I don't split the whole sweet potato. And I do scrape the corners to make sure I get as much as the sweet potato down and cooked and everything. So that's one. That looks so good so far. And then I'm gonna do the second one. And look how easy that's happening, like scoop. All right, and if you look, it literally looks like almost mashed potatoes. Put it right back in. Make sure everything's good on this one. Same thing, maybe go over, mash it, make sure everything's good and mashed. Perfect. So I like to use quite a few different things in my sweet potato. One thing that I like to use is a honey with cinnamon and brown sugar. I like to use maple syrup, some cinnamon. This is so good. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, like it's really good. I always put this in my sweet potato. I have some light brown sugar, a little bit extra butter, and marshmallows. I love to put the marshmallow on top and watch it caramelize at the end. So here's what I'm gonna do. First things first, I'm gonna put a little bit of this butter in between each sweet potato. I don't put a lot, just like a little dollop on each, just for the flavor. Like for me, this might be enough, just in each, because it's gonna melt anyways. And then you wanna make sure you mix it around really good so each part can get the flavor. Very important, you wanna make sure every bite is flavorful. Yeah. start to smell all the wonderful flavors. Oh my goodness, it smells amazing. All right, along with that, we go in the maple syrup. You want to put a little drizzle, not too much, maybe like a tablespoon, but just watch me. I just put a little bit. Drizzle. Drizzle. Along with that, we're going to put a little bit of the Cinnamon Toast Crunch dust on the inside. Just a few shakes, nothing too crazy. And I always use the small end just so I could actually see and not mistakenly pour in too much. So I do have the light brown sugar. I'm just gonna put in a little bit of that as well. Not too much, nothing too crazy, just a little bit. You see in my hand, this is what I'm gonna use for both of them. Put a dollop in this one, dollop in this one. And what I actually like to put in as well is a little bit of vanilla flavor. Makes it taste wonderful, trust me. Just like a little tiny bit, like maybe this much. And then we're gonna get all of that mixed in really, really well. Oh my goodness, it looks so amazing. It smells wonderful. I want to make sure all the butter and sugar is mixed very well with the sweet potato. And like I said, be very careful not to crack the sweet potato all the way through. The same thing on this one. And as you're making it, you can try it for your liking, making sure that you did add enough flavor to it, and it's gonna be to your liking. I've done this recipe many times, so I know exactly how I like it. So after that, I'm just scraping any excess sweet potato that I might have on the fork or the knife. And then I'm gonna add my marshmallow. I'm just gonna add right on top. What I usually do is I'll add 1.5 marshmallows, or just one marshmallow, but I'll break it in half to each sweet potato. Let's see how many marshmallows this one takes. So 1 marshmallow, these are the large ones. Rip it. So this one will take about 2 marshmallows. So I like to stuff it in there really good. Boom, boom, boom. And the same thing, rip it in half. And this one's gonna take 2 as well. So what's next? I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 350 for 8 to 10 minutes while the marshmallows start to melt really good through. But this is how I make my sweet potato. Delicious recipe. You should try it. Please tell me if you do try it. Thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my page. I appreciate you so much. If you do make this recipe, please let me know how it goes. Thank you.